Okay, moms, now it's your turn, your time to make yourself and your goals a priority. The kids are all settled, they're all back to school, all the routines, your calendar is done. You have things pretty much under control. You know where they need to be, when they need to be, and how you're getting there. And actually, most times, you know how you're feeding them. Before the next hustle of Christmas comes into play, there's a couple weeks where you can prioritize you and your goals. And if home ownership is on your radar and your goal for this year or into next year, now's your time to start talking about it. Hey, it's Michelle Soul by Stokes, and this one's for all the moms, all the parents out there who always put their families before them and are like, when the heck can I sit down and talk about our home and our goals this year? It's time to finally prioritize you, even if it's just for a couple weeks, even if it's just for a couple hours. When you sit down at the end of the day and you feel at peace, calm, relaxed because you got through today and you're thinking about tomorrow, do you still feel like you're home? Does home, your house, feel like home? I talked to someone yesterday, she's a mom. And she explained that they've been in their home for 13 years. The house has treated them so well, the neighborhood, but now her kids are young. All of her neighbors' kids are older. She's like, when my kids want to play, we have to go do something, I have to drive them. She said, maybe, new families might move in, but there's not a big turnover in her neighborhood. And she's kind of thinking, she loves her house. Could it lay a bit better? Could they have more space? Yes, but could the neighborhood actually be more appealing to her and her kids, and she can just open up the door and let the kids go play in the street in the neighborhood? It certainly can. So if this sounds like you and you're like, I need to prioritize me for a minute. Maybe prioritizing you means going to the spa, going for a walk, taking the dog to the groomer, whatever that looks like. But if prioritizing you means you're going to sit down with your partner or look at your family, look at your finances and figure out home ownership has been on our radar, has been on our goal list, has been on our wish list for a long time, and it's time to make it priority. I'm giving you a heads up that right now you have grace, you have permission to put that as a priority before you jump into the Christmas hustle. And we're here to help you just do that. Number one, reach out to your go-to agent. If you own a home, you probably have an agent. If you don't, and you're like, I don't know if I want to reach out to them, we're here. We're here to help. Reach out to an agent and sit down with them to be like, okay, here's what I love about my house. Here's what I hate about my house. Here's what I would like to look at and see. And then get your agent to sit down with you and look at the finances. You're going to go talk to a mortgage specialist next to get your pre-approval, but we always like to sit down with our homeowners and lay everything out in spreadsheets. Because we know it's one thing to want a new home, a lot more space, bigger neighborhood, big fancy house, whatever it is. But step number one is financially, can you afford it? And afford it means, one, can you be approved? So step two is go talk to your mortgage specialist. If you need one, we have one to get a pre-approval. But before all that, it's important to lay everything out. It's like to have it wrote down, like how much is hockey, how much is kids' activities, how much are groceries, how much is our mortgage payment right now, how much are we getting a Christmas bonus, how much do we owe on our house? This is like adulting, and there's like a million and one things. And in the bottom line, you say, and we would help you with this. What will my home sell for? How much equity is in my home? Do we pull that to buy a new house? Do we keep our house? Do we sell our house? All these things you don't need to know. It feels a little overwhelming, but that's where we come in to help you lay it all out and for you to see the bottom number and be like, we can actually do that. We can actually make that decision and do it now before Christmas, or we can wait till the new year and get past Christmas and do it after the winter. It's totally up to you. Number one, decide if it's a goal for you for this year or next year and make it a priority. Look at your goals. Let's look at, does vacation come first? What comes first? If you want to make home ownership or the beginning steps of home ownership or buying a new home your priority for this year, now is a great window to start that conversation. Two, reach out to your realtor or ask for recommendations of realtors or reach out to one of us. Or number two is reach out to your realtor, either a realtor that you used in the past or a recommendation. I'd be happy to sit down with you and lay everything out, go through timelines, go through options. What can it look like? Meeting with a realtor doesn't mean that you have to do things today. The whole point of it is coming from be a consultant, a fiduciary to lay things out and give you options. So you can after the appointment, you can walk away and be like, I never thought of that before. That's a great point. I need to think about it a little more. You don't have to sign paper when you meet with a realtor. Some of you do because you're ready to rock and roll, and that's great. We're ready to rock and roll with you, but a lot of you have to sit and process it and see what's next first. Now that you've made it a priority and you've opened up the conversation and you invited us into your world to talk about options and timelines, now it's like, does it happen now? Do we need to get more concrete numbers? Let's talk to our mortgage specialist and see what this actually looks like. And then the next steps fall into place and you don't have to worry about it, and we take care of all that. So if you are ready to prioritize you and your family and what home you want home to feel like, we are here to help you. It's Michelle with Soul by Stokes with your, not really a market minute, because I don't want to always talk about the market. The market is still great. depending on your circumstances and where you fall and how motivated and your timeline and the reason for wanting to buy and sell. So if you have any questions about the market, how your home would do in today's market, or how you can win in today's market, or even if you just want to like lay it all out and just walk away and just process it all, we're here to help. Chat soon. Bye.